What is going on, everybody? You guys freaking love this guy, this little computer here. I got a bunch of comments saying, I want to see it upgraded. You got to put an SSD in it. We want to see more. So I've scoured eBay and I've scoured Amazon and I've scoured my spare parts, and I have a few upgrades that'll turn this thing into a light beast. First thing is first, let me get the star of the show out of the way to show what we've got here. We have a brand new PNY SSD, SATA. Obviously there's no M.2 slots on there. And then I have this USB 2.0 to 3.0 adapter, a brand new CPU, the best one that this socket can fit, and a new installation of Windows because we're getting a new hard drive. Now for this hard drive, it's a 120 gigabyte SATA 3. It was super cheap. It was like 20 bucks, and it'll be for the boot and Minecraft and Roblox. So that's about it. And then I'll keep the other hard drive in there just for normal everyday use if my sister wants to add, you know, pictures and things, or just in case she wants to add some Steam library games. So we're gonna take this off. Again, if you are just watching this video, this is your first video seen by me, make sure to watch the build of this before this and come back. So assuming you already did that, here we are. Here's our little computer. First things first, let's get that CPU in. We're gonna get this cute CPU cooler off, and we'll put on this new CPU. So the specs of this CPU are, it is I believe a Core 2 Quadro 9500, I think. Now that I say that, it might not be the best I could have gotten, but it's definitely, you know, having four cores with this thing will be a huge difference. We played some Roblox on this thing last night just to test it out, and it ran pretty good. My sister didn't have a problem. She had no complaints for the little guy. There we go. Lift this guy up. And there's our cute little CPU. Pop this guy out. Pow. Okay, CPU's out. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down and clamp it. Okay, new CPU's in. Pow. In. Boom. That's done. CPU off the checklist. Next up, USB adapter. We have this green header right here. You can probably see that. I'll zoom in on it. I'm just gonna put this little adapter right there. Right there. Now we have this little cable that I will tuck underneath and put it around here, and then we'll just connect the normal cable behind here. That's done. We'll deal with that later. And then now we have this hard drive. I don't know if I have any of those rubber grommets for the hard drive. I don't know where I put those, because look, I had those rubber grommets. Let me look if I have any of those pieces remaining. I probably do, tucked away somewhere. All right, guys, I should probably fix on my organization, but we have an array of random bits and pieces. Oh, there's one. Nope, got two. That's all we needed. That's all we need, two. And these rubber grommets slide into said holes. So now there's a rubber grommet in there. Push that in there, and boom, we have rubber grommet here and rubber grommet there. Then I put the hard drive on the other side, screw it in with these little guys, and then we're done. It took me forever to figure out last time. Okay, so now that one's screwed in a little bit. Okay, since I only found 2, it's a little loose, but that's okay since it's an SSD. If it was a hard drive, I would probably be a little more. Okay, we'll take this guy here and we'll just plug it in under this long cable. We'll just plug it in here. Boom. And while we're at it, while we're back here, we'll just plug in our USB 3.0. So we'll take our adapter that we routed from the front, bend our header, and just plug it in there. Epic. Then we'll take our SATA cable, orange, because that's all I had, and we'll plug it into the SATA port. We do not need to mess with the back anymore. We can screw these little guys in with 1, 2. Okay, so these ports will now work. We have a stronger CPU, and now let's go and install Windows onto the drive. Alrighty, I have the computer plugged in. I have my keyboard and mouse plugged into the USB like front I/O just to see if it works. To test it out, we will flip the power on. There we go. Listen to it purr. Its fans are completely maxed out. But look, the keyboard's on. I'm gonna press and hold. It's not shutting off. I'm pressing hold for like 10 seconds. Huh. Problem number 1, let's start diagnosing things. The thing that we have replaced, the CPU, I feel like that's gonna be the number 1 target. I mean, there was a teeny tiny like flake. It was literally a flake of thermal paste that was under there, but it was so far to the side, I didn't think it was covering any of the pins. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take everything out. We're just gonna take off this cooler. I'm gonna take the CPU out. I'm gonna see if that flake is still there. If it is, I'm gonna remove the flake and then try to boot everything up again. That little flake of thermal paste, it might be preventing the computer from communicating with the motherboard properly, you know, causing it not to boot. Oh my gosh, I'm just in here though. Because thermal paste is non-conductive, and there's no way my luck is so bad that the 1 pin on the socket stopped it to boot. There's no way my luck is that bad. I mean, there's a chance. There is a chance. So we're gonna put the other CPU back in. We're gonna plug this fan back in. We're gonna plug this computer back in. We're gonna see, huh? Okay, so the CPU, okay. Okay. All right. Viewers. Damn it. News. I have some news. So, this motherboard apparently does not support quad-core CPUs. It does not. So this CPU I have here is useless. I can't use it. which is tragic because that was $50. So we're going to boot device. First boot device. We are going to go into, we're just going to go save and exit. It's going to try to boot with our SSD even though we can't. So we're going to hit F12 to try to get into the boot menu. And we're going to, what?
So, let me tell you what happened. For some reason, this computer does not like to boot on a flash drive. For some reason, it only likes to boot or install an operating system from a DVD or optical drive. After figuring that out and setting up the SSD drive partitions correctly, we were in business.
Alrighty, everyone. This is day 2. I'm back. I needed a break, a mental clearing, kind of reset, and I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. The little SSD, did I say it was brand new in the beginning? I think I did. It was not brand new. It was put in my laptop as a Steam library, and I didn't need it anymore. It was in my old laptop, so I took it out. And I think there were some weird files on there that Windows was trying to boot from. Alright. After more time than I'm willing to admit, I have found the disk drive. Now, this is a data cable. This is the only drive that I've been able to download Windows. Yeah, look, CD-ROM. Look, it's there. Save and exit setup. I think this computer just doesn't like booting to USB. CD-ROM. But we're gonna get through the setup and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, Windows did its thing. It like said it was finished installing and it said it needed a restart. Okay, we are in the setup page. We're finally here. It's taken a little bit. I don't think it's taken as long as the hard drive, the HDD. Oh, gotta cover that. Okay, here is our system. Now, we're going to open Disk Management, Disk Manager, and whoa, reinitialize our other hard drive because I formatted that one that we were using the other time right here, disk 0. So we're going to do new simple volume, next, and this thing is working like a charm. This SSD really helped out this poor little system. It was just trying. Here's our RAM. We've got our 2 drives, system file, yes. We only have 80 gigs, 87 free, but I don't even care because my sister's only going to be playing Roblox on this. So let's go to Microsoft Edge and let's do all of the downloading things all over again. So perfect, and we're going to open this file, and this should be blazing fast compared to the last one. The HDD is slow. It might be dying, honestly. That's why I'll only have my sister use it for Steam library, or that's about it, just like a Steam library. Fail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Now this is gaming, man. Like, this thing runs Roblox. Great. Whoa, why is it up to 4? Let's bump it all the way. Let's see how it handles all the way. Oh my. Yeah, okay, so it can't really handle max very well. It did it. CPU and GPU are maxed the freak out. All because of Roblox. We've got level 6. Look, we've got some reflections and whatnot. It still looks fine. We've got some particles and we're doing fine. We're only using a gig of VRAM. Check that out. Alrighty, we're going to maximize our screen, single player, new world. Whoo! This is gonna be good. I have hope that it'll be better than last time. We have real updated drivers instead of the auto downloaded ones that Windows gave us for some reason that I used last time. So it probably wasn't a true representation of what this computer can do. So honestly, this is pretty bad. But I gave it some time last time to kind of warm up to it. Okay, look, we're getting around 60 FPS, 50, 20, 14. So we're getting around, our 1% lows are like 17. Because 720p, I mean, my sister won't care. Yeah, my sister wouldn't care how this looks. She plays on her phone. The Wii U, I think, is capped. No, it's not capped, but oh boy. I wonder what the whole stuttering problem is. I think it might be our CPU. Anyways, quick announcement before I end this video. I'm going to be switching my video upload schedule to every other week. So starting from this Friday, this video that you're seeing now, there will be another video in 2 weeks from now. I will see you guys in the next video. This computer is a little turd, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!